welcome to the holiday vlog. I am currently in Rhodes and I'm staying in the Koukos Club City Rhodes Hotel. I think that's what it's called. I will put it on screen and link it down below, the place that I've stayed. It is really good location for all the beach clubs. It's right near the harbour, easy to walk to shops and different places. So location is literally perfect. And I thought I'd give you a bit of a room tour. Excuse the mess, I didn't film as soon as we got here, but we've got the king size bed. Then we walk out onto the balcony, which has 2 seats and a little table. The view's not great here, but they do have a rooftop pool at this hotel, which is really nice, and you've got 360 view, which is absolutely stunning. And then we move on to the bathroom, and they've just kind of got a separate shower and toilet with a glass screen, and that's pretty much the room. This is a rooftop area which I mentioned with the pool and sunbeds. You can see the sea from here and it's got such stunning views. You can also see the ships from the harbour and all the boats, and then at the end they've got a little drinks bar area which you can also order food at. We arrived yesterday and this morning we booked 2 boat trips. One of them's to Symi Island and one's like a snorkeling one to caves and things like that. But I'll take you along, show you the boats and the yachts that we're on. And one of them is actually Kimi Räikkönen's old boat. But right now we're going to go and explore Rhodes, just the town centre basically, and look at a couple of shops and a couple of places there too. We've just come to this ice cream place which is called Dream Cream. Everything is so cute and pink and so aesthetic. This place was absolutely gorgeous and their ice creams and drinks are absolutely unreal. I picked up a Oreo and mint choc chip ice cream and the bear on top was so cute. It's a bit later on and we've come out to Saloon bar for some drinks, and this place was just such chill vibes. It had a western theme to it and they played music, and then I ordered a strawberry daiquiri, and this is literally the best strawberry daiquiri I've ever had. So I literally 10/10 recommend this place. Now the next day, and this is the trip to Symi Island. This is a little stop off that we had at St George's Bay, and it was just so stunning in clear waters. Island on a boat trip. Just stopped off for this place for some drinks, and then we did actually end up ordering lunch as well. So I had a cocktail and Tom had a beer. Then our lunch arrived, which was this club sandwich which we shared together, but oh my god, this was literally the nicest thing I have ever eaten. They had so many nice little shops and these figurines just made me laugh and I thought they were so cute. We then stopped off for another drink outside of the yacht just so that we didn't miss our lift back. It was so intensely hot though, so it was nice to cool down in the shade. Then after a couple of hours of exploring, we headed back to Rhodes. Now the next morning and we're on our second boat trip of the holiday. I didn't end up getting much footage, but it was just nice to be out at sea and swim with the fish, have a couple of stops everywhere, and some of the waters are so crystal clear in Greece. We did end up having a little lunch on there which included fruit, a Greek salad, and then also a burger as well. And I ended up using bits of the bread to feed the fish just so that they'd come a bit closer. Then in the evening we went out for the strawberry daiquiris whilst we watched the Formula 1. And then I ordered a mango mojito and we went out for food at this place which was so gorgeous. I ended up ordering a small pizza and Tom got this really creamy pasta. I'm not sure what clips you would have seen, but yesterday we went on another boat trip. We did loads of swimming. I think I ended up just getting like loads of photos of myself when I thought I was actually filming the ocean and all the fish and everything. It was such a great day and we are both kind of slightly burnt because I'm not sure if it's because we did 2 trips back to back each day on a boat that we've just kind of been overexposed. So today we're just going to have a pool day, chill by the pool and stay in the shade, and then I think later we'll probably do a bit of shopping And we have actually booked into Rhonda Beach Club, so I'm going to sort my hair out, actually straighten it, put my extensions in, and I think it's going to be such a great evening. Where we're staying in the Koukos Club, you can actually hear the music at night, which the music sounds great, and it doesn't actually bother me when we go to sleep that you can hear the music, so that's just something to bear in mind. But it sounds insane, so I can't wait to go there. We have actually booked in at about 8:30 to go, and I'm literally so excited. We've had 2 days back to back of boat trips. The first trip we actually went to Symi Island. That was so beautiful. I definitely recommend going, but it was so intense, the heat. We just kind of had to sit in a bar rather than explore too much because, like I say, there was no wind. Heat was just that intense, you couldn't really stay in it too long. I think it was like €35 per person. And then yesterday we went on a boat trip and went to like a load of different bays swimming, saw some fish. They did kind of sell it as if there would be a cave to go through. The cave wasn't that great, and they did sell it as if you've got a GoPro so you can film everything. There was only one GoPro for 25 people to share, so I didn't get any footage, unfortunately. And that was €70, and that was called Opera. I think it was meant to be €80. Because we paid in cash, we got a little bit cheaper. So yeah, that's kind of just a roundup of the trip. It's a lot later this evening and I've just got ready for Rhonda Beach Club. I'm wearing this dress from H&M. I absolutely love the colours of this and just thought that it worked so well in Greece. I have put lashes on, and these are the tatty lashes. They're the first time I've ever worn them. I can just imagine my hair going bigger, curlier, and my lashes falling off by the end of the night. But yeah, we'll see, and hopefully I can show you what it's actually like at Rhonda Beach Club. These were our starters, so Tom ordered the mussels and I just got some toasted sourdough bread, which was so nice. And then for mains, we both had a burger. I don't think either of us were expecting this amount of food, but it came with these cute little sauces as well in the jar. I then ordered a cocktail, which this was so nice, but I honestly can't tell you what was in it. And then this was the rest of our evening at Rhonda Beach Club. It's now the next morning and we've come to Elli Beach Club, which is right next to Rhonda Beach Club. So we thought we'd just chill here in the morning. So first things first is I ordered a cocktail, which was €14, and this one was the sweet sass, which again I definitely recommend. I'm actually so bad at keeping the updates, but last night we went to Rhonda and we had such a great evening. Hopefully you would have seen some clips of that, but it was such a great laugh. And then this morning we went to Elli Beach Club and have just sunbathed there all day, and I hired out some of the sunbeds and a parasol and just had like a couple of drinks, which was actually really nice. And now I've just got ready to go out to Lindos. We're going to get a taxi there because it's a lot quicker than the bus. The bus takes 1 hour 45, whereas the taxi takes 45 minutes, so it's going to be like an hour quicker. I think it is probably a lot more expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. All the locals have said that Lindos is so hot because there isn't a breeze. If you want to go, you're better off going very early morning or in the evening, so we're just going to kind of spend the evening there and see what it's like. We had the sweetest taxi driver who stopped off to show us this view of the Lindos Acropolis. As soon as we got dropped off at Lindos, we headed straight to see St. Paul's Bay just so that we could see it before it got too dark. We just walked down to St. Paul's Bay, which you can kind of see behind me. Now we're walking back to Lindos just to have a look around, but it is actually so hot and so sweltering, but it is actually nice to come in the evening. So if you come to Rhodes, I definitely recommend coming in the evening. We then stopped off for food at this Lindos restaurant, which was so lovely as it had a rooftop garden and really nice views. Tom ordered this Greek classic, whilst I had this creamy broccoli pasta, which was so good. We then went to a couple of bars. We started off in Yannis bar where Tom ordered an espresso martini. And I did try and become friends with this cat. We then headed to Antica, which is another cocktail bar, and ordered a couple of cocktails. We both started off with this one called Addicted to You, and we also got fruit on the side. This one was €12. So they had such a great variety of different cocktails to choose from. And I ordered a classic porn star martini to finish off the evening, which was also €12. It's now the next morning. Lindos was so good, so I definitely recommend going to Lindos if you haven't, and if you do come to Rhodes, definitely go. So it was quite expensive to get there and back, but I definitely recommend getting a taxi. It is so much quicker, and the taxi drivers are literally so informative and so nice and so lovely that it was actually worth getting the taxi there. They have so many nice bars, which hopefully you would have seen in the footage last night, but today is our last day, so we're just going to go do a bit of shopping and then sunbathe later. And I think we're also going to go to Elli Beach for lunch because the lunch looked so good there yesterday, but we didn't get lunch out, so we're going to go there and hopefully have like a nice last day to kind of round off the holiday. But the sun is so intense today, I reckon when we go shopping it's going to be a little bit unbearable, so hopefully all the shops have aircon in so that we don't overheat. I said the food looked so good. This is the club sandwich that we ordered to share. Again, it was so nice and like the perfect lunch. Just finished packing my suitcase, but for some reason my suitcase looks heavier and bigger than on the way, so I don't know how I'm going to fit everything. I've still got my beach towel here to pack, so I don't know how I'm going to pack that. And I don't know how my suitcase is going to shut, so that is going to be a task tomorrow morning when we leave. But yeah, I've just got ready to go out. My hair is looking a mess this holiday. Kind of forgot hair grips. I just need to kind of slick my hair back because it is so hot. If I do anything to my hair, it just looks horrendous within the first 5 minutes. But yeah, I've got ready, I'm going to go out. I'm thinking of going to the first restaurant we went the first night because the food was amazing there, and then hopefully find a bar that has the football on so we can watch the football. That starts at about 10 o'clock our time. But it'll be a nice end to the holiday. We did sunbathe by the pool earlier, which was really nice. And we did go shopping earlier, but the heat was so intense that we couldn't really shop properly. I did buy a cute little nice bracelet though. I've had to wear it on this hand because I got a mosquito bite literally on this arm and it is killing me. It itches so much, but I guess this kind of brings us on to the end of the holiday. I'll kind of round it off by showing you this evening. But yeah, that's been the Rhodes holiday. I've had such a great time and I'll definitely come back. This is the restaurant we came to the first night called Casa or Borgo, where I ordered a tomato pasta dish and then Tom ordered a creamy chicken pasta dish. It was so good that we actually ended up coming back on our final night. I ordered a margarita pizza and Tom just got the same pasta again because he loved it the first time so much. After we paid, we got these free shots, so that's how I've ended this holiday.